Okay, so we've got this radical sign, right? Totally radical, man. So we've got this radical sign, and it has a little shelf, okay? I really don't know what that little shelf is called, so I'm calling it a little shelf. And you can put a number there. If there is no number there, it's an invisible 2. Okay? So if there's no number there and I say square root of 36, what am I saying? What am I saying?
Two numbers equal 36.
Two numbers multiplied together equal 36. Braddock, what did you want to share with us?
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, so what are they? What is the square root of 36? Abram?
Oh, that's 6. But
6. So,
and this has 3. We're gonna have to put 3 down.
I know. So we're getting there. I'm building up to it, man. We've got to like remind you guys because it's been 4 days since we've been together learning this stuff, and I know that brains turned to pudding over the weekend, so we're reviewing a little bit. So,
Well, my brain didn't turn to pudding.
some people's do. It happens. Okay. Sometimes though, we will get a number that is not 2. And we'll have a 3 there. This is what we call a cube root.
3-dimensional, so it's number 3.
Okay? Actually, yes, that's why it's called a cube.
Oh, right.
Because if I want to find the volume of a cube, let's say this is what this question is asking. So thank you, Ethan, for bringing that up. So I've got a cube here, right? And I know that the volume of a cube is length times width times height. And it's a cube despite the fact that I didn't draw it perfectly. So length equals width equals height. And I know that the volume equals volume and the volume equals 8. So what's the length of one of these sides? What times itself 3 times equals 8?
2.
Should we try it? What's 2 times 2 times 2? Well, what's 2 times 2?
4.
4 times 2 is?
8. 6.
So what's the cubed root of 8? 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. Cubed root of 8 is 2. So if I have a cube with a volume of 8, the side length is 2, the width is 2, the height is 2. Thank you for bringing that up, Ethan. Yes, Braddock.
You just did number 6 on the assignment.
I just did, you know what, I do stuff on the assignment. I did like half of my 6th grade's class assignment on the board today. And I have no regrets because it was a really long assignment. Bless those kids.
No regrets.
No regurgitations here. All right.
What?
No
I'm just doing a play on words on the word regret. And I've actually had a surgery, so I can't.
Oh, no.
But anyway, let's do another one. What if I have the cubed root of 27? What multiplied by itself 3 times? And how in the world are you supposed to know? You just got to try it. Okay? Remember last time when we were like, what's the square root of 42? Well, you just have to try it, right? You have to try different things. We're going to be trying different things here, and then from henceforth after this, half of your assignment, I don't let you use a calculator. Half of your assignment, I do. Okay? So what times itself 3 times equals 27? So let's try it. We know it's not 2, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. What do you think, Ethan? What?
What was the question?
What times itself 3 times equals 27? What should we try? Just tell me something to try.
6.
Let's try 3.
Oh.
Or should we try 6?
I don't know.
We could try 6 first. 6 times 6 times 6. Well, what's 6 times 6? What's 6 times 6?
It's 36.
6 times 6 is 36. It is already too big. So is it going to be 6?
I'm stupid, okay?
No, you're trying stuff. I said toss me a number. You're not stupid for trying something.
I think you actually got it correct on the first one.
Is anybody actually born knowing what the cubed root of 27 is?
No.
Einstein.
Yes.
Back to school night. I can tell the story in this class. Back to school night, there was a dad who's giving me crap for letting my kids use calculators. And I'm like, all right, what's the cubed root of 18?
You do it.
You do it in your head without a calculator. And he could not. He said it was 3 point something, and it's not. It's 2 point something. And I'm like, dude, you're like an old man, and you can't even do this crap in your head. You expect my students to? After today's assignment, I'm totally let you use a calculator on this stuff because nobody's born knowing this stuff. And it is really hard to come up with stuff out of your head. Braddock, what should we try? Actually, she wanted to try 3.
Well,
But-
we should do a negative number.
It kind of is.
But after
Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Yes, we should. You're kind of jumping the gun. You're trying to finish your assignment. You don't know what to do is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Exactly. You're like, crap, what do I do here? Mrs. Barlow hasn't. You need to be patient and let me teach at the pace we're teaching, okay? If we jump too fast, it's too hard. Alyssa wanted to try 3. Should we try 3?
Yeah.
6 was clearly too big. These numbers, guys, get really big really fast because you're multiplying it by itself 3 times. Okay, let's try 3. 3 times 3 times 3. Well, what's 3 times 3?
9.
9. What's 9 times 3?
27.
27! Cubed root of 27 is totally 3.
So what if it was?
So, Alyssa, were you born knowing that?
Yes.
No.
Did you walk into this class going, the cubed root of 27 is 3?
No, but I will now.
So why did you suggest, because you were right, why did you suggest that we try 3?
Well, I was just over here and I was like, well, 3 times 3 is 9. And 9 times 3
It's
is
27.
7.
It's a sufficiently small number that was worth a try. We tried 6 and it was too big. We tried 3 and it worked. When you try it, are you always going to be right?
No.
No.
Let's do like that problem that dad said. Let's do the cubed root, or like I gave that dad. By the way, dad, I told you, dad's not able to do it. Cubed root of 18.
What did he say afterwards? Like, did you burn it? Like.
I shut him down. So. And I was like, watch out for these. Okay, cubed root of 18. Well, we know that we know that 2 cubed is 8. And we know that 3 cubed equals 27. We just kind of learned those, right?
2.5.
Carson says 2.5.
It's wrong. Watch it.
Well, I don't know. Yes, Braddock's gonna explode.
2.6.
Well, we're trying 2.5 right now.
It's wrong. I told you.
Oh, good. I was like, my calculator has died. But then, it I don't know, CPR'd itself back to life. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm not going to complain. So 2.5 times 2.5 times 2.5. Okay. So 2.5 cubed equals 15.625. We're a little small.
I told you.
Braddock, what do you want to try?
2.6 cubed.
Let's try 2.6. Now, I've got to tell you, I would have started with 2.5 as well. Carson's over here like, well, I was wrong. How the heck are you supposed to know? You just got to pull something out and try it. So
He
Carson,
went
you're
to
good.
college. How does he get it right first try?
Wait,
He might be over there doing it on his calculator.
Wow.
I'm just doing it in my head. I can't do the stuff in my head any better than you people can. Like, seriously.
What?
2.6 cubed is 2.6 times 2.6 times 2.6 is 17.576. Is that enough?
Yeah.
No. Let's maybe try 2.61. I don't know.
No, 2.
Cheater pants in the back there with his calculator. We tried 2.61 because I'm not going to be a cheater pants in the back with a calculator. 17.77. I'm getting decently close. It might be 2.62. I'm not going to try anymore. On these that I don't let you use your calculator, I'm going to let you multiply on the calculator. I'm not going to let you use the cubed root button on your calculator on the first page. I want you to get decently close. Go to 2 decimal places. See how close you can get. Kind of pull it out of your head. Okay?
So what if it's a negative?
Okay. What
Mrs.
if
Barlow.
it's a
there
negative?
are 1, 2,
Oh, that's
3.
Okay, let's go back to squares.
Wait. Try 2.621.
We're not gonna try 2 points. You have a calculator, like literally in your hand. You
It
can try.
equals 18.005.
Okay, let's do the square root.
Of 8.
Can I please get Colin Trevino to check out?
Yes, you can. Okay. Square. Okay. Is this a square root? Cubed root? What is this?
It's square.
How can you tell it's a square root?
Error.
There's no
Two, because
or
unless it has a
it's
different
error.
index.
There's an invisible 2, and you guys have the ability to read invisible 2s. Ish. Okay.
I do.
It's kind of like. Have you guys seen The Sixth Sense?
Yes.
Yes.
That movie is creepy.
It is an extremely creepy movie. The kid's like, I see dead people. I see invisible 2s. Except it's significantly less creepy in this math class. I'm just saying. Okay, so, all right. So, what's the square root of 25? So just regular, plain old, boring 25. What's the square root? 5, right? Because 5 times 5 is 25. But what's the square root of negative 25?
5.
Negative 5? You're saying negative 5.
Error.
So negative 5 times negative 5. Guys, what's negative 5 times negative 5?
Error.
25.
No. Negative 5 times negative 5 does not give me an error. Ethan! What's negative 5 times negative 5?
23. Negative.
25.
What flavor of 25? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Imposterish problem.
So it has to be a negative and a positive.
But then it's not itself. Negative 5 does not equal positive 5. They are not the same number. Is there a square root of a
Error.
negative number?
Error. Error.
No. So if
error.
they say square root of negative 25, I'm going to say nope. Nopey. Nopey. No solution. Do you have to write all that out on your paper?
Yes.
Yes, you do, or it's minus 10.
No solution.
Just
I
write no
will
solution.
do it.
All right,
I
that
will
there is
do
none.
it, Miss Barlow.
But you don't have to.
No, I will.
You don't have to.
So it's basically there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, what about this though? We know that the cubed root of 8 is 2. We've already established that, right? What about the cubed root of negative 8?
No solution.
Is there a number multiplied by itself 3 times that equals negative 8? Katana, what do you think? Katana wants us to try negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. What's negative 2 times negative 2?
4.
4.
What flavor of 4?
Negative.
Positive 4 times negative 2. What's positive 4 times negative 2?
Negative 8. Negative 8.
Is there a number multiplied by itself 3 times that equals negative 8?
Yes.
Oh, so you can do the 3 times 1, but you can't do the 2.
Remember back in the olden days at the beginning of the school year when we did exponents and I said if you have like a negative x to the 10th power, what would that be? It would be positive, right? Because it's an even exponent. But if I have negative x to the 9th power, it's negative. Can I have, so this 2 is an even number. There are not going to be any roots, any even roots of a number. You can have 4th roots, you can have 6th roots, you can have 8th roots. We are not going to do that in our class because I love you people. Yeah, you can have 2,000, you can figure out the number that multiplied by itself. 2,476 times equals 5.
4.
Right? I'm not going to do that because I love you people.
That
That
seems
would be a challenging problem. But it doesn't exist. But you can have odd roots of a negative number because you're multiplying it by itself 3 times. And remember, it's like our light switch. This one's negative. The light switch turns it back to positive. This light switch turns it back to negative. So can you have a cubed root of negative 27?
Yes,
Yes.
but it's imposterish.
No, it's not impostor-ish.
It's just
It's
negative.
totally doable. It's just negative 3.
Yeah.
Can you have a cubed root of negative 425?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think that's negative 5.
You think.
I think.
But we're
But
not
let
sure.
me show you was gonna show you one last thing, and then I'm brain farting here. Oh, I wanna show you how to do it on a calculator for the second half of your assignment, okay? If you are using my calculator, I'll show you how right here. If you are using a calculator on your phone, you have to, can I borrow yours?
Yeah.
If you look, it is not on this menu. You have to, I think you have to hit,
Mine just turns, you turn it, and then.
I'm not seeing it on yours.
let me see.
If you have an iPhone, if you open up the calculator from the lock screen, you can't do it. You have to open up your phone and then open up your calculator from the inside of your calculator and then rotate it 90 degrees so that it's horizontal, and then you'll have a cubed root capabilities.
Android, you just swipe it. Wait, that make life so much
Okay, but let me show you how to do this on this calculator. Let's say I want to know the cubed root of 18, okay? 8, so I type in 18, right? There is a button right here that says y to the x. If you look above it in the light green, it says the x root of y. I hit the second thing because I want that light green. X root of y. Now, which root do I want of this number? I've already typed in 18, that's my y. Which root do I want? I want the cubed root of it, which is what? 3. So I type in a 3, and then I hit enter. And I get the cubed root is 2.620741394.
Mrs. Barlow,
No.
208.
if you want the cube root, you could just hit second 0.
Oh, I didn't notice that one down there. Second 0, there's cubed root. Thanks, Braddock.
You are welcome.
All right, now I want to talk.
This is the cube root button.
I want to talk a little bit about rational and irrational numbers, because you're going to have to tell me whether or not your answer is rational and irrational. Ethan and Isaiah, last time I checked, you guys were not born knowing this stuff, so you're going to probably want to listen, okay? Rational numbers, there's a word in the word rational that's hiding, and that word is ratio. Okay? So ratio is hiding in the word. Do you guys see it? Do you see the word ratio hiding in there in the word rational?
Or rat-io.
Rational. We're going to talk about rational numbers, but we call it rational because rational is stupid. So
Ratio now.
rational numbers can be expressed as a fraction. But when we have a decimal, let's say we have a decimal like 0.3 and it repeats onto infinity. Can we express 0.3 onto infinity as a fraction?
Yeah.
Yes, because it repeats. It's actually the fraction 1 divided by 3. It's 1/3. Okay?
Wow.
0.16, where the 6 is repeating, is 1/6.
Wow.
I know those because I just did that with the 6th graders last period.
Whoa.
Okay. If your decimal repeats on to forever, it's rational.
What?
So here's the deal with square roots. If I had the cubed root of 18 and it was what, like 2.6200 something messy, yucky, crap long answer, right? That number actually goes on forever and it never repeats. Is it rational?
No.
No, it's what we call irrational.
Irratio now.
The prefix ir means not rational, but we call it irrational. It's an irrational number. What about the square root of 25?
5.
Does that go on forever without repeating?
Yeah, no.
No. Is it rational or irrational?
Irrational.
Okay, what about the cubed root of 10? I don't even know what that number is. 10.
I got it. I got the number.
What is it? It's 2.1544346, and it does not ever repeat, and it does not ever end. Is it rational or irrational?
Rational.
Irrational. If it doesn't repeat, I have things up here to help you remember. Okay, so you're gonna have to tell me, number one, what that root is, but then I want you to tell me if it's rational. So if it's irrational, it cannot be expressed as fractions. So square root of 3 is irrational. Square root of 7 is irrational. Pi is irrational. If it's rational, it can be expressed as a fraction. 0.1, 3, 4/7. Square root of 16, right? What's the square root of 16?
8.
4. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Square root of 16 is 4, okay? 4 times 4 is 16. So we've got kind of a lot happening up here, but if you can't remember, you've got these up here, okay? Anybody have any questions?
So you can pick whatever number you want in there. The 11 or the backside. Like, so, or is it all 2? Okay, never mind.
If it's invisible, it's a 2. Guys, if it's not there, it's a 2. You don't want to go putting in numbers. If it's not a 2, like let's say I want the 25th root of 45, there'll be a little 225 right there. You'll notice there are none of those because we're not going there. Okay. All right.